Alright, so I came across something pretty interesting in the world of lockout tagout devices. Right here, this little gem. It is a MasterLock plug lockout tagout device. I'm going to show you how you're supposed to use it, then we're going to take it apart and see how it works. Alright, so I've got two of these here because one I'm going to keep as is and one I'm going to split in half to kind of see how this mechanism works. It's kind of hard to see, but there is a wire in there, and my guess is that that wire goes through the holes in the plug to prevent it from coming out. So when you actually insert the plug, it doesn't seem to matter which way, it'll go both. When you insert it, this little tab comes out, and you should be able to lock it. So I'm going to go ahead and just put a screwdriver in it just to hold it, because I don't have a lock right now. And you should not be able to pull that plug out of its hole. So with a lock, obviously it would be thicker and you couldn't even pull it out that far. But then you remove your lock device and it comes supposedly right out of it. Having a little difficulty with this one. Oh, there we go. A little difficult to maneuver out. Might be the lock, might be the plug. So now we're going to take it apart and see how this thing actually works. And it looks like it's already kind of broken a little bit, so we'll see how much effort it takes to rip one of these apart. Alright, so I just took a flathead screwdriver and jammed it on up in here, and you can see it's already coming apart. So I'm going to try and take it apart without having everything fly everywhere. Oh, wow. So, lockout tagout defeated by a screwdriver. I'm kind of wondering if I could have done that with the plug in it. Anyways, so as you can see, it's kind of just a spring type device. So let me see if I can get the plug here. We can imagine if the plug were to go in, it would press on this spring here, pushing it in, squeezing that little spring into the holes. And I kind of popped it out of its little ring there, but it's all just based on channels and chamfers, really. Pretty ingenious, actually. So it slides against the actual curvature, and I keep breaking it here even further, and that's really what keeps it in there, is just a little spring. This is their patented design. I'll try and pop the other one with a plug, see what happens. Alright, so here's the not broken one. We're going to try and snap it with pressure on the cord, which is extremely difficult to do because there's no good leverage point to hold on to this thing with. So it looks like it won't technically snap with the cord in there. You'll probably break the prongs before you pop it open, but honestly, after you look at the broken one, after it's been broken, it's done. And honestly, it didn't take a terrible amount of force with the screwdriver to crack it. Not sure if this one was just defective or what. It kind of looks like they tried to glue it, or maybe it just broke from heat stress. I don't know. Either way, it seems to be sufficient for the actual plug. And this is the internals of it actually working. Just kind of slides in there and does its thing, grips the plug. So yeah, that's the MasterLock lockout tagout device, which seems to be pretty cool. And I suppose you could probably honestly super glue or melt the plastic back together with this and it would work just fine if you got it to stay together again. Honestly, it's more of a deterrent than probably a safety feature, because anybody who is really determined could probably crack this anyways. So yeah, I hope you liked it, and stay tuned for the next video.